Hi guys, in today's video we're going to be painting the new Armiger baby night, if you like, from start to finish. But first of all I want to say a huge thank you to my YouTube channel sponsors Goblin Gaming. If you check the description box down below you'll find a direct link to Goblin Gaming's web store, and this link greatly helps my YouTube channel anytime you purchase anything from the link. So please use the link in the description box below. I had a time limit whilst painting up this night because my wife was due to go to London and I needed to paint it up to send it away as a free extra gift to the person that bought my Blood Angel army. So I've painted this up to a reasonably pleasing tabletop standard, and I hope you'll find this video really easy to follow and you might pick up some tips and tricks on how to save time while painting miniatures in this video. Okay guys, as always this is going to be a long video, so go grab yourselves a nice hot drink or maybe an ice cold beer and we'll get started with the tutorial. I'll start off by priming the miniature using Alclad 2's Lacquer Primer Gloss Black Primer. It's important to note guys that you have to be very well ventilated if you're using lacquer primers, as they're very harmful if inhaled. Also they're very harmful to cheap airbrushes as well, as they can eat away at the rubber seals inside those airbrushes. So please make sure you're well ventilated and your airbrush has PTFE solvent proof packing seals, and you'll be fine spraying the Alclad 2 lacquer paints. If you can't use lacquer paints, Vallejo do a gloss black polyurethane paint that you can use instead of the lacquer based Alclad paint. Now I'm going to paint all of the knights using Vallejo Metal Colour Gunmetal. This paint goes down absolutely beautifully guys, it's super smooth and you only have to pull a tiny amount back on the airbrush trigger to get a really nice even one coat coverage. After allowing the gunmetal colour to dry, I'm coming in with Vallejo Metal Colour Aluminium, and I'm going to just hit all the raised surfaces of the knight with the aluminium colour, and I'm going to leave the gunmetal colour behind in all the recesses and all the areas where I think shadows would fall. Now I'm going to paint the barrel of the gun using Vallejo metal colour copper. The whole of the miniature is going to be airbrushed using Games Workshop's shade colour Null Nile. This is going to not only create shadows in all the recesses, but it's going to tint the metallics as well and slightly dull them down. All the metallics get dry brush using Vallejo Game Air Silver just to make the metallics pop a little. The armour plates that are on the knight are going to be base coated using Vallejo surface primer red brown. Highlights are going to be applied using Vallejo Game Air Bloody Red. I decided to add Tamiya masking tape to the knight as I wanted to paint some stripes on the top of the carapace, as I thought the GW paint scheme looks absolutely fantastic. I've gone for a more simple scheme here, and as you can see, I've put all the masking strips down and then I'm pulling the middle strips out, so you've got even segments of strips. Vallejo Game Air Black is going to be painted onto the top of the carapace where the strips have been removed. I have to add, guys, it's very important that you use Tamiya masking tape or a hobby masking tape, as most normal masking tapes are very sticky, and what that basically would do is rip up the paint from the miniature. Tamiya masking tape is low tack, so when you actually pull it back from the paintwork, it should be left absolutely perfect. Here I'm spraying on top of the carapace, and I'm not getting too close because I don't want the paint to bleed underneath the masking tape, so I'm spraying it about 3 inches away and being very careful to build up the colour nice and slowly. Here I've added a little bit of white to the Vallejo Game Air Black, and I'm just highlighting the black strips. And here you can see what the top of the carapace is going to look like after we've taken off the masking tape. The base is going to be painting using Vallejo Game Air Leather Brown. I'm going to be using Vallejo liquid gold to paint all the gold trim on the knight. It's important to note that with liquid gold paints, they're not acrylic, guys, and you need special brush cleaner to clean your brushes out afterwards. So you need isopropanol rubbing alcohol to clean your brushes out afterwards, as regular water won't be able to clean your brushes. All of the copper areas and all of the gold areas on the knight are going to be washed with Citadel Shade Seraphine Sepia. The base is also washed using Seraphine Sepia. Here I'm going to be painting the lenses of the knight using Vallejo Game Air Electric Blue. The Army Painter's Void Shield Blue is going to be painted on the centre of the lenses, which is going to give that really nice glow effect. And this is the finished knight. As I said guys, very quick paint job on this knight, but there's some really cool things that hopefully you'll be able to pick up from, like using Tamiya masking tape to get your lines nice and straight on your knights when you're airbrushing. But yeah, I absolutely love this new knight. I think it looks so cool. I can't wait for the new giant knight to come out with all those weapons. It looks absolutely fantastic. But let me know what you think of the knight in the comments field down below, guys. Really want to hear your thoughts. I also want to say a huge thank you once again to my YouTube channel sponsors, Goblin Gaming, who, if they didn't send me out the miniature, this review wouldn't have been possible. So thank you to them. So lastly, guys, please hit the like button. Don't forget to leave a comment. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.